So this video is all about the configuration client. For that purpose, I choose this configuration and this dependency. This is the Maven project where Java is the language and the Spring Boot version is 2.3.3. This is my project metadata, project name and all. I use Java 8 here. So I'm going to click it generate and extract it on the Git folder. Okay. So I already extract it. So let me close this. Okay, these are the property which we created in previous video. So these are the properties present inside the GitLab. You can use Git, GitHub or the Bitbucket. It's your choice at last. Okay, so now let's go to the code. I am opening the IntelliJ. This is our configuration server which running on the port 9000. Okay, let's import it. So how to import multiple project inside the IntelliJ? So to import it, you just need to import it as a module from the existing sources. So yeah, this is my desktop. On this desktop, this is our repository YouTube, and we have the folder called microservices. On that microservices folder, we have all our project. So this is our configuration client. I'm going to pick it up, and it's a Maven project again, and finish. It will take some time. Okay, so yeah, this is our configuration client here. Now let's start work with it. So our configuration server is already running on the port number 9000. Okay, so to tell Spring Boot, it is okay, it's still resolving some dependencies, so it takes some time. Okay, so maybe I could skip this video till now, or it just done. Yeah, it's done. So to tell it is the client for the configuration server, we need to use one annotation called enable discovery client. So I am using it at the rate enable discovery client. Okay, this is the annotation we are going to use. Now we need to tell this project or this Spring Boot to connect with specific kind of configuration server which is running on port number 9000. So how I am going to connecting it? So I am renaming this properties file into the YAML file. Okay, so there is a refactor. Okay, not reformat, it's a refactor, rename, and it's application.yaml. Okay, okay, so it's a YAML file now. Now I need to provide the first thing first, I need to provide the name. So to provide the name, I am going to use spring. I made a mistake, it's a spring dot application, it's not dot, it's colon spring application and it's a name. Okay, so name is we need to provide a name which is same as the name we provide here. So what is our application name? It is config A. Okay, so this is the same name, this is the config A, and this is the environment, test is the environment, dev is the environment. So our project name is config A. So yeah, I am providing name of the project is config config A, or I should just copy paste config minus A, config A. Okay, and after that we need to provide a Spring Cloud configuration profile. Basically we need to tell Spring Boot which profile we need to choose, which profile should activated when we are running this application. Spring Cloud. Okay, config profile, this is the property. Okay, so our profile should I am using profile as a dev. Okay, yeah, after that we need to provide one URL. Okay, so what is the URL? Basically this is the URL, or we need to provide a configuration server application URL. So I am going to write properties for it. So the property Spring Cloud config URI. So we have Spring Cloud config, and I need to put URI here. Okay, it's a URI. Okay, so I am going to write this properties HTTP dot double slash localhost, and I need to provide a port number which is 9000. Yeah, there is one catch. Okay, you need to know, you will know when we run this application. It's not going to run, basically it through some error when we run it. Okay, so that's it for now. Just run it. To run it, we need to go to the main class, and I'm clicking here and just run it. Okay, it started. So it's going to fail, or it's not failed. Okay, it's not failed. It is try to connect with localhost 8888. Okay, why it's trying to connecting localhost, even if we pass the detail as a 9000. Okay, we pass to connect localhost 9000, but it's still trying to connect port number 888. We will trying to next URL if available. So this is the URL we use last time to get the properties from the Git. This is the same URL. Okay, but it is trying to connect 888. Why? Because according to the documentation, we need to rename this application.yaml file into the bootstrap.yaml. So I am again going to refactor it. Okay, just BOOTSTRAP bootstrap.yaml. Okay, so it's rename, and I need to restart the application one more time. I'm going to stop it, or I'm going to restart it from here. Okay, that's good. Let's wait. Let's see where it's going to connect now. So it's again trying to 8888, but why? Maybe the port 888. Maybe I done some mistake inside the properties file. I need to check it once. Okay, this is the URL. Actually, the property name is Spring Cloud Config URI. So URI should be inside the config. So there is a mistake of tab. Okay, let's see. I am going to save it and rerun it once again, and let's check it what happened with this. Okay, stop and return. Let's wait. Yeah, now it's trying to connect to 9000. Okay, so the name is config A, and properties profiles are dev, and label are null. These are the some information it provide, and this is the configuration server. Okay, so whenever we connect to the port number 9000, it add some properties from the git and store inside this path. Okay, so these all properties store inside this part locally. Okay, so thanks for watching.